Ah! Yeah! Okay. Got some shoes. Come on, man. So these are Xero shoes, Xero. If you never heard of them, well now you do. Yeah, so they have all the social media stuff. You can find them online. If you've been looking at some previous videos, you might be. If you've been watching some of my previous videos, you might have noticed me wearing these. I met this guy at the Chicago Fit Expo, and before that at another expo, and his shoe company is doing really well. In fact, he's been on Shark Tank. He's going to be on Shark Tank for a second time pretty soon. He's got a really good shoe, and it's a wide fit shoe. Okay, so why am I reviewing the shoe? Because I bought these, and then we started talking, and he was going to send me more shoes because I wanted them. I like the shoes. They feel really good. So let's see what we got here today. I got 2 pairs for you, Sam, and 2 pairs for me. You're gonna get this funny picture of these guys and their story. So these are actually yours, Sam. They're cute. This is pretty cool. I don't have a blue pair of shoes. So I don't know what these are. These look like casual things, maybe some gardening shoes, something just walking, maybe to walk around on that gravel outside. These have to be the women's. They look a little bit smaller. You got a cool pair of black shoes, babe. I want this color. So if I had to rate these shoes and describe what they're sort of like what Vibram 5 Fingers were supposed to be. If anyone's ever bought Vibram 5 Fingers, you go through like a honeymoon period phase with those shoes, where those little toe shoes are like, whoa, nothing is better than these, and then you get over it and you're like, these things have some problems, they kind of suck. These are sort of like what you wanted those to be in the long run. I would say they feel, I'll give them 4.5 out of 5. They feel better than almost any other shoe for just walking around, general CrossFit, athletics, cardio, even just general weightlifting, except for Olympic lifting shoes. I would not squat in these or deadlift in these myself. Actually, you could deadlift them. The sole's pretty small, but yeah, I give them about 4.5 out of 5 for feel. The only reason I wouldn't give them out of 5 is because if you do step on a rock in these, you will, in the wrong way, you will feel it. But the toe box feels amazing, and for I think they're really cool. I mean, I really like them just to wear them around. In terms of looks, I don't think they're like the coolest looking thing in the world, so I'm not going to rate those. Everyone's taste is different, but if you want to look cool, you either wear something like, I don't know, for me it'd be like these big boots or these big Nike type cool shoes, or like a cool lifting boot or shoe or something. So they look sort of like just like a general pair of New Balances or something, but I really like these shoes. If you've never heard of the company, I would look into them and try a pair. If you have really wide feet like me, especially as a trickster, your feet are going to get wider generally, because the more you trick barefoot, the wider, the more muscular your feet get. I got really big, wide, muscular feet, and these shoes, they really accommodate for that. So it feels really good when you wear them. So that's the product review for today. I don't have a promo code, but maybe I can invent one right now. Jujimufu is wearing xeroshoes.com. It's the promo code. Go to their website and try to use it. Don't forget the .com part of the promo code. And if it doesn't work, call the company and tell them that you want to save 10% because you watched a video where Jujimufu made up a promo code. Okay, and maybe you'll save 10%. Right now, I'm doing super stretching. And so here we go. Let's do what I think might be some super stretching. As you can tell, that worked a lot better. Okay, so I have the soft pads on the bottom of the metal chairs. Okay. On this wood platform that's been built for this purpose. And these are little sticky things, just got them at a hardware store. Final modification, my foot keeps slipping. I don't know why, I've never had that problem, but I have a little bit of non-skid tape that I'm going to apply to this chair's seat. Problem solved! What you may have noticed is that flexibility is also about problem solving. So when I started these chairs, we're not sliding on this floor. This new garage floor is not conducive towards sliding chairs. So the platform was built. That is just something my dad invented for me. The chairs, I had to put soft little circular pads on the bottom to help with reducing friction, and then increasing friction for my feet here on the chair itself. So you just have to invent your own thing. You'll also notice that I've been doing a lot of sets supporting myself with these rings here. You can read my ebook, Legendary Flexibility. What I believe is that any flexibility exercise is made better either with external support, with something like this, or you could be stretching underneath a bar right here, and you could be holding onto that to support yourself. There's a card at the top of the screen over here that will point you towards the direction for the best supplementary, the best way to stretch for the splits. Or supporting weight. So you're either supporting weight or you're being supported. Okay, so that's kind of my beliefs for flexibility training. I'm going to continue right now. I am getting a little bit cold, but now that I got the problem solved, I'm encouraged to keep going, push this, and then after that, I think I'm going to do a boatload of stretch kicks and some upper body flexibility training. So let's go for a 2-hour mark for total training time. Oh, for just 45 fucking pounds? No, sure, what the fuck ever. Ah! Yeah! Listen here for a second. I feel like most people, when they think about stretching and flexibility training, they're really wussy about it. You need to find the equivalent of what a 1 rep max is, or that sort of emotional, psychological, high intensity effort that you put into your lifts. You need to figure out a way to channel that into your flexibility training if you ever want to reach a high-end goal like the splits or what the fuck I just did over here, you know? So stop being a puss when you fucking stretch. Like, psych yourself out. I've used a couple ammonia inhalants just for this. You know, use some ammonia inhalants when you stretch. Shit, drink some coffee, get some fucking stimulants. I took an ephedrine before I worked out. Take something to psych you out and get into it. Don't just sit there and be a victim like, oh, I'm not flexible and this shit hurts and I'm so tight. No, don't do that shit. Fucking own it, all right? Be good at it, all right? You can be good at it if you want to. And it starts just by applying some of the things that you apply to other areas in your life into this. Ingenuity, problem solving, intensity, effort, and care. One of my favorite words, C-A-R-E, care. Care, give a shit, okay? Alright guys, thank you for watching. A common question I'm going to get for a video like this is, how often do I train the splits? Not that often. The last time I did the weighted chair splits was about 3 months ago. So how can I get away with that? The splits are like any other skill that it takes a lot of investment time in the beginning, and then once you have it, it's yours. So for example, think back to like riding a bicycle. Okay, when you learn how to ride a bicycle, you had to spend every afternoon on it for a little while before you got it, and then it became like riding a bike, right? Okay, once you learn how to ride a bike, you never forget, okay? Backflip is something pretty similar. Once you get the backflip and you nail it and you have it down for a little while, it becomes one of those things where it's like, as long as you don't get out of shape terribly, you can always do a backflip, okay? So splits are something pretty similar to those things. So how do you get your splits? Well, you do this about 3 days a week until you get them. Full training routines and all the information and anything I'd ever want to say on flexibility is in my ebook, Legendary Flexibility. Show more, you guys got to check it out, because I put coupons for products on my web store that are only there in certain videos, and other little secret Easter egg things too. So check that out, it's pretty cool, and subscribe.